What is going on, everyone? Tonight I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective. Hang on. This is going to be for the full moon in Aquarius, and full moon in Aquarius, and it's also the Lionsgate portal. Okay, hang on one second though. This is going to be a reading for the collective for the full moon in Aquarius and the Lionsgate portal 8/8, but mostly for the full moon in Aquarius, which reaches its peak sometime early this morning, or this upcoming morning. Yep. Hang on. I was trying to go for the vibes that I had before. Hey. Yup. Definitely did. Wait. Oh god, this is really bad. I think I got a bunch of candle wax on my phone. Okay, this is not working out here, folks. Okay. Before, the candle was like blaring into the screen and it was really a great setup, but okay, is that good? Alright, so people, full moon in Aquarius, overall energy is the Ace of Swords. So honestly, I feel like somebody is kind of fed up, or like impatient here, because like 8 of Wands is here, 3, 6. Yeah, 8 of Wands. So somebody could be waiting for some type of communication or truth, something like that. Sorry, girlie. Okay, so I feel like somebody could be waiting for some type of communication or truth, transparency, Ace of Swords, which makes sense because the full moon in Aquarius is all about truth and exposing, creating a sense of clarity. But Fool, Aries energy, Knight of Swords, more truth. Could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. It looks like somebody, 9 of Swords, is having some anxiety here. And I think that's because, like, they need to stop ignoring how they feel. That's, like, what's coming up. 4 of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Cups. Like, There may be somebody here that is trying to disregard how they feel because like maybe it makes them feel like out of control or something like that. But I do feel like there's some type of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, masculine energy that has feelings for somebody. They're like worried, you know, but I don't know why. Strength. It's like they hold their feelings in, is what it seems like to me. They're very self-controlled with Four of Swords reverse, Emperor reverse. This is somebody that like tortures themselves with like, you know what I mean? It's like unnecessary. It's like, come on now. It's almost like this feels like somebody who's like forcing themselves to like move on from somebody or something like that. That's what it feels like. Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah, it's like this person, Nine of Cups reverse, is like trying to like convince themselves like, oh, I don't want this person. Queen of Wands reverse, Nine of Cups reverse. Queen of Cups reverse. Yeah, Ten of Swords, because they're hurt. This is somebody who's hurt maybe by an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. So there's two people who are counterparts here. They're showing up twice as counterparts. And it's like both of these people have hurt each other, or somebody feels really hurt by this person. So they're trying to like play it off like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm trying to like ignore my feelings. But really, this person has a lot of anxiety. And this is causing them more anxiety that they do this. You know, they like suppress how they feel instead of just, I don't know, it's stressing me out. Anyway, they ignore how they feel, but there's some type of divine connection here. But I do think somebody like feels hurt by someone. So it's like they need to heal. Empress reverse is here. Could be a Cancer, Libra, Taurus involved. Could be a mother figure. Could be a Pisces. Yeah, could be family. Definitely could be a Pisces. Either way, there's a lot of conflict here. Maybe these people have gotten involved and created conflict within a twin flame connection with the lovers or some type of soulmate union, you know? So, you know, somebody needs to open their motherfucking eyes. Like, hello, 2, 4, 6. I always have to like do math when I use this deck because like, come on now. It's like 2, 4, 6. Why do I do this? The only reason is because this is like the only deck that I haven't used in a long time. The other ones are like, I need to cleanse them. Anyway, Capricorn energy here. You know, somebody is like they're like too, hang on. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let me just get going. What needs to be illuminated for the collective for this full moon in Aquarius, please? What needs to be illuminated for the collective for this full moon in Aquarius? One card for what needs to be illuminated. Five of Pentacles reverse. There's some type of cycle here, and somebody needs to look at the fact that like it's, you know, it's them that's creating some type of instability, you know? Okay, what needs to be illuminated for the collective full moon in Aquarius? What needs to be illuminated? Ooh, Queen of Cups reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. Pisces energy. Okay, so there could be somebody here who's like psychic, you know, they might have abilities. Maybe somebody just needs to like stop giving this person shit, you know, Five of Wands reverse. Stop fighting against this person. This could be a twin flame. This could be your divine feminine. And somebody keeps like trying to pull the wool over their eyes and like, oh yeah, I'm letting this go. Like I'm out of here. Meanwhile, Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is a divine connection, so good luck with that, bitch. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Strength. Okay. Leo energy. Looks like there's gonna be a reunion here, probably, people. So, awkward. It's like somebody has like commitment issues, but definitely judgment. There's gonna be some type of reunion or second chance, but somebody has commitment issues, Ace of Wands, but they're highly attracted to someone. So, but this person might be an asshole with the Page of Cups reverse, and they're like, you know, in their ego and pride, and they just need to get the fuck over themselves and apologize for, you know, Page of Cups reverse, whatever the fuck they did. Okay. So what needs to be illuminated, please, for the collective, for the okay, 3, 6, 9 of Wands. Somebody's like afraid. Empress reverse. There could be some type of mother wound here. Empress reverse. Libra Taurus energy. Ooh. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Somebody keeps like maybe pulling the wool over their eyes, or okay, whatever. What needs to be illuminated for the collective? For the full moon in Aquarius. Please. Okay, wait. Six of Wands. High Priestess. Maybe somebody needs to give this Divine Feminine some goddamn credit. Oh, the Hermit. Virgo energy. Pisces energy. What needs to be illuminated? Aquarius energy with the Star. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So someone's mother. Okay. Can you just give me one card? Because I'm tired of this. What needs to be illuminated? Four of Swords reverse. Okay, there's confusion here. Alright. Four of Swords reverse. Alright. What needs to be released? No, honey. Don't try to fight me. Did you see her? What needs to be released? What does the collective need to release for this full moon in Aquarius? Ooh. Queen of Swords reverse. You know, this could be somebody who's like easily manipulated or brainwashed by like, you know, controlling feminine energies, karmic energies. Maybe family members. What needs to be released? Someone's beliefs, you know, like the Hierophant reverse just came up. It's like someone's belief system. Like they may have some type of belief system about something where it's like, you know, they're not willing, like Hierophant reverse, to change it in some way, shape, or form. And it's like, I don't think that's healthy. No, actually, I know it's not healthy to be that rigid in your, like, the way you think. Page of Cups reverse. That's what I'm saying. This is somebody that might not like grow. You know, they might not know how to like reconcile things, or like this feels like conflict resolution skills. This feels like problem solving. This feels like somebody that doesn't fucking understand that. What needs to be released? Yeah, there's some type of like careless attitude here. That's what I'm saying. There's somebody who, I don't know if they like play dumb or feign some type of ignorance, or if they genuinely just like lack empathy or remorse and don't give a fuck. I'm not really sure. Five of Cups reverse, but Queen of Swords reverse. Interesting. Very interesting. Hang on. All right, so it's kind of crazy because like I put the Five of Cups reversed back, and then I was like, what needs to be back? And then I was like, what needs to be released for the full moon? And then guess what came out again? The Five of Cups reverse. So there's that. It's kind of awkward. Oh, wait. Really not trying to do all that. Hang on. So yeah, there's some type of like careless attitude. I don't know if this is somebody like pretends they don't give a fuck, but I'll know that you do, so I guess I'm gonna take it. Five of Cups reverse. So this like apathetic attitude needs to go. Clearly, I mean, I tried to avoid it myself, and the universe was like, nope. And I'm like, okay. So maybe somebody's just kind of an asshole, you know? Might not be you, it might be the person you're like dealing with. And I think maybe like that's why you're confused, because if someone acts like they don't give a fuck, well, I guess you're gonna assume they don't give a fuck, right? What needs to be transformed, please? Yeah, the communication, right? Yeah, 3, 6, 7, 8. That's what the fuck I thought. That's what the fuck needs to be transformed, is someone needs to open their motherfucking mouth. Quick. This bullshit attitude of, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, that was cool in like middle school and high school. Like, yeah, like people just accepted it because we had no choice. But like, if you're 35, grow the fuck up. If you're 25 and you're doing that, grow the fuck up. You know, it's like, yeah, moon. That's what I'm saying. This is somebody who keeps trying to avoid this. You know, this is someone who uses defense mechanisms or tactics to try to avoid or get away from some type of truth, or trying to, like, this is somebody who avoids their feelings, you know, so they like don't communicate shit. Yeah, Knight of Cups reverse. This is somebody who's very detached emotionally. That's what I'm getting with the Knight of Cups reverse. Is, you know, it's not even like this person's trying to come off manipulative, but because they're so apathetic and detached emotionally, I feel like it comes off that way, because there's somebody here sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? You know, Four of Swords reverse. Like, this is confusing. There's mixed signals here. So, and the issue is the lack of communication, because without communication, of course, somebody's just going to assume if you're not saying shit that you must not give a fuck. Duh. Knight of Cups reverse. That's what I'm saying. And also, this is fucked up because Wheel of Fortune, Empress reverse. Like, there's somebody here that's kind of like, I feel like this is depleting them in some way, shape, or form. Empress reverse, like Eight of Pentacles reverse. There's something that's like holding this person up or making this person feel like they're like not growing. Page of Wands reverse. Like, this person's questioning their own path. They're like, am I going in the right direction? This person's confused. Like, am I... That's why this person, somebody here needs to communicate. 3, 4, 5, 5 of Swords reverse. Somebody's walking away. It could be a divine feminine who, again, High Priestess reverse, can't see things clearly because devil energy is here. Judgment, 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, Hierophant, divine masculine energy is here. So there's some type of communication that is needed. That's the transformation that's needed, is somebody needs to open their fucking mouth. And what needs to be released is this bullshit attitude of acting like you don't give a fuck, because we know you do, bitch. So shut the fuck up, but like in the opposite way. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up, but also like communicate, if you know what I mean. Like, you're annoying. This person's annoying. They need some type of direction, you know, Four of Swords reverse, because it's like, I think they make you feel confused because they're fucking confused. Like, does this person not know how they feel? Do they not know how to communicate how they feel or express it? My God, this feels stressful. Knight of Cups reverse, because again, this person ends up coming off as very shallow. They end up coming off as very avoidant. Like, maybe mean, cold, you know? It's like, okay, so, like, literally even saying anything, like, hey, like, is this person okay? Like, are they dead? Like, what's going on? Could be no contact here. Why is this Four of Swords reverse here for what needs to be illuminated? Oh, that's clear. Oh, yeah, King of Wands reverse. This is mean. So somebody like is sending mixed signals. That's what this feels like. Is like somebody's confused. Like, who is this person, King of Wands reverse? Because I think this is somebody that they're not clear. 2, 4, 6, 8 of Cups. This person runs away. I feel like they're afraid of commitment in some way, shape, or form, and that's why somebody's fucking confused. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. This is somebody who could be, honestly, maybe just like lazy, but I don't know. I don't think it's really like lazy. I think they just don't know how to move. They don't know what to do. King of Wands reverse, but also like, I think it also makes somebody question this person's character overall. Like, who is this person? Like, are you a cheater? Like, who are you? Because they come off in this energy, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're like doing, you know, King of Wands reverse type shit. Why is King of Wands reverse? Okay, so Five of Wands reverse, King of Wands reverse. This is somebody who tries to like play it off like they're just like cool. Like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't care about anything. Like, we just don't give a fuck. Cool, that was like cute when we were like teenagers, but if you're 35, that shit's not cute anymore. So try again. Yeah, Knight of Cups reverse, exactly. That just makes you, oh shit. That just makes you look manipulative as fuck and shallow as fuck. Like, what are you doing, huh? Like this is somebody who's trying to like play it off like they're cool in their 30s when it's like nobody's going to look at you like that because you're an oldie. So just, you know, Knight of Cups reverse. Like, oh, I'm smooth. Okay. Yeah, exactly. King of Swords. Just keep it real, really. Page of Cups. Somebody just needs to like apologize, and I feel like instead they do all this weird shit. King of Wands reverse. Yeah, exactly. Like they try to play it off and like, yeah, like, I'm just trying to like play it cool. Like, I don't give a fuck, but bitch, you'll be back. Bitch, you will be back. Right? So, like, shut the fuck up. That's what I was talking about earlier. You know, like, just be real. Ace of Swords, come on, stop. Stop. Why is King of Wands reverse? Yeah, you know you want this person. Nine of Cups, stop. That is literally what needs to be illuminated. Is this dumb fuck is trying to they're trying to confuse someone and make it seem like, yeah, like I'm so cool, like I'm too cool for you, and it's like you literally want this person. That's what needs to be illuminated. Is this person wants you. They want your ass. Okay? Yeah, but they just keep running away. I'm not really sure why. I think they're afraid of commitment. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Three of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so why is the Four of Swords reverse, King of Wands reverse here? Yeah, Four of Wands, that's what I'm saying. Like, commitment is like a problem for this person. Why is Four of Swords reverse here? Queen of Swords reverse. I think this person pisses someone off. These people piss each other off, you know? Okay, stop. Okay, anyway, but, you know, the chemistry is, like, on point. It's fire. I was just hearing a lot of stuff about baby gravy and stuff that, like, I don't talk like that. I'm not entirely sure what it means, but I can guess. Anyway, good times. So what needs to be illuminated with the Four of Swords reverse? So I think these people are highly attracted to each other. A lot of tension, you know, if you feel me. Queen of Swords. Why is Four of Swords reverse? World reverse. Okay. Somebody could be wondering, Three of Cups, thinking about some type of reunion. Devil, okay. Yeah. Somebody could be like fixated on this. Could be a masculine energy, Hierophant, Devil, that's, yeah, fixated, Queen of Pentacles on somebody who, okay, I don't know if this person reminds you of your mother, but it's not that weird because that's common, you know, for men to be attracted to women who are like their mothers. Anyway, okay, this is weird. Ace of Wands, Knight of... Wow, yeah, this person's very attracted to you. But again, I think what needs to be illuminated is, like, why is this person, like, acting otherwise? You know what I mean? Four of Swords reverse. Why is Four of Swords reverse? Wheel of Fortune. Strength. There's been a lot of hurt here, so... Huh. Yeah. Why is Four of Swords reverse here? What needs to be illuminated, please? Why is the Four of Swords reverse here? Yeah, Ace of Swords. I think somebody just needs to tell someone the truth. I think someone's like fed up with this, you know what I mean? Because again, there's like this attitude of like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. And it's like, yeah, we know you do. You like, you want this person. You're very physically and sexually attracted to this. Actually, Ace of Cups, you might be in love with this person. Somebody's in love with someone. But again, like, what needs to be illuminated is that they literally, nobody here would know this. You know what I mean? You would be shocked at what I'm telling you right now, because you'd be like, wait, what? You know, because this person is so confusing. You know, that's why this needs to be illuminated, because, like, what is this person doing? Oh my god. That just flew out. Ten of Pentacles. This person has been influenced by their family of origin. That is not always a good thing. Yeah, Justice reverse. No. Karmic people here. Maybe this person's mother, Justice reverse. Okay, there were like manipulative people here. Yeah, Devil. King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Moon. Alright, why is Four of Swords reverse here? What needs to be illuminated? Hierophant. Okay, so that's the masculine energy. Four of Swords. So there's some type of divine connection here. Alright, and there's a lot of confusion around it because it looks like the masculine energy needs to, maybe Hierophant, learn some type of lessons here. Seven of Wands reverse, maybe make themselves vulnerable, especially if it's a Scorpio. I keep saying this on this channel, but Scorpio's life lesson is to learn how to make themselves vulnerable in relationships so that they don't fuck them all up. Yeah. It's a thing. Try it out. Why is Four of Swords reverse? Don't get me started on Scorpios. I will rip my hair out. Why is Four of Swords reverse here? Well, Scorpio males. Shout out to Scorpio females. Love ya. But that's because I don't date ya. Otherwise, I might not love ya. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, whoever this is scared of their feelings, they're scared of commitment, they run away. You know what I mean? This is somebody who runs away. They get overwhelmed, you know, maybe this person doesn't feel good enough. Four of Swords reverse. Queen of Pentacles, Judgment. Okay, why is Queen of Pentacles Judgment? King and Queen of Swords. Okay. Oh my god. Why is this Four of Swords reversed here? And what needs to be illuminated, please? I think the problem is there's not enough of like these people like working together. Like the masculine energy needs to be more like supportive. Like this I don't give a fuck attitude is like why your love life sucks, motherfucker. Okay, I'm talking to the masculine energy. Like that's why your love life sucks, because The only type of bitch, and yes, I mean bitch, that you're going to get doing that is some bitch that just wants to fuck, okay? So that's why your love life sucks, because you have this dumbass attitude of, yeah, I don't give a fuck. And the only bitch, and yes, I mean bitch, who's going to put up with that is some young, dumb, naive bitch, which, I mean, that's fine if that's what you... Anyway. Just heal yourself, okay? Don't downgrade or, minimize yourself to somebody that's way beyond your years because you can't grow to the standards of what's appropriate for your age. That's all I'm saying. Do what you do, but stop being a sloppy bitch. That's all I'm saying. That's kind of slop. Hey, I'm not judging. Some people speak from personal experience. Stop being a sloppy bitch. Why is Four of Swords reverse here? Yeah, be real with yourself, Ace of Swords. Come on now. Stop ignoring how you feel. For a cut, like you're not cool. For a cut. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who's like, yeah, I'm just like so mysterious. Like, I'm just gonna like fuck with people's heads and just like make them think that I just don't give a fuck about anything. It's like, yeah, that was cool when you were like in your 20s, and otherwise you're a loser. Yeah, that's loserish behavior, actually. Loserish. It is. Somebody needs to like heal this and get real with themselves, like I said. Why is Four of Swords reversed here? What needs to be illuminated? King of Swords. Yeah, just keep saying that. Alright, anything else with this Four of Swords, King of Wands reverse? Yeah, I think this person, Five of Pentacles reverse, like, okay, could be a Scorpio. They will be back, but like, Five of Pentacles reverse, they do this thing where 3, 6, they get overwhelmed and they may act like, I'm out of here, Six of Swords. And it's kind of like, can you just be like, hey, like, I'm gonna go take some space. Yeah, like, I don't know. Seven of Swords reverse. I think this person needs to get a little bit more rational and realistic. I think they say things when they're in their feelings like, yeah, bitch, I'm out of here. And then they're back and, the next week. It's like, can you just be real and be like, yeah, I'm going to take some space, but I'm going to tell you, bitch, I'm out of here. It's like, come on. This is obnoxious. Do we need to do a therapy sesh? What are we talking here, folks? Okay, my charger is like tripping out. I think I'm fucked. Okay. Anyway, so this person's annoying. We've already established that. It's obnoxious. Anyway, why is Four of Swords reverse here? Yeah, there's some type of attitude issue here that this person disregards. There's like some type of like overall like kind of underlying attitude this problem has. I literally was about to say there's an underlying attitude that this problem has. Okay, wow. So this person has like become such a problem that they're like a disease. You know what I mean? Because like I literally generalized them to a whole problem. Awkward. Okay, so why is Four of Swords reverse? Yeah, Emperor reverse. They have control problems though. That's why they're a whole problem. Because they don't... I don't think this person really like knows like Emperor reverse. It feels like this person doesn't know how to manage their own issues, like maybe mental health issues. That's kind of what this feels like, is there's a masculine energy. Yeah, definitely Temperance. Maybe this person uses substances, okay, and I'm not just talking alcohol. This person could smoke a whole shit ton of weed, fat blunts all day, baby, and I'm here for it. But my whole thing is if this person has some mental health issues, they may, strength be using that as some type of maladaptive coping mechanism here that's like preventing them from actually looking at how fucking nuts they are. Yeah, Page of Swords. Like, they need to maybe be with themselves actually, like in their own mind, without the weed or without whatever they're using to like cover it up, so they can see like, oh shit, yeah, this is a problem. I need to go like get some actual help. Nothing wrong with smoking weed, y'all, but like make sure you have like other coping skills, you know? Weed should not be your only fucking coping skill. No. Nothing wrong with smoking weed. I smoke weed, and a lot of it. But I also have many other coping skills that I utilize before. And also, I don't utilize that as a coping skill. I do that for funsies after I've done all my coping skills and I feel good about myself. So there's a motherfucking difference. Learn it. Why is Four of Swords reverse here? Yeah, Two of Cups, exactly. It's about learning how to love yourself. This is somebody who might need to like look at some mental health issues that are going on here and learn how to love themselves, like what I'm talking about. You know, you don't like, that shouldn't be like your first line of defense is like, let's go get fucked up and like blown off weed or whatever the fuck else. Like, no, like love yourself, love your body, like go for a run, you know, like I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just like inspire yourself, you know, challenge yourself to be better and build yourself up. You know, don't just be like, oh, I'm gonna go like get fucked up. No, like build yourself up. And then if you want to go get fucked up, okay. But only be doing that if that's like in celebration of the accomplishments that you have, you know, achieved before that. Don't just like go get fucked up. Then you're just a loser, you know, like straight up, honestly. Like you shouldn't be doing that if you're not doing anything else with your life. You know what I mean? Sorry, Four of Swords reverse, but for real. Yeah. Five of Swords reverse. So somebody like, because there's some issue with like this, like somebody being unstable or this destabilizing somebody, you know? Anyway, why is Four of Swords reverse here? Anything else with the Four of Swords reverse that needs to be illuminated? Six of Cups. Okay. Okay, Lovers reverse, Twin Flame energy, Ten of Pentacles, Star, okay. There could be something here where these two people, this could be like a twin flame union, there could be some type of separation here and there's like confusion. This is definitely like some type of soulmate twin flame connection that was like destined to be. It looks like maybe you were like, somebody here was like, destined to have a family with this person, Ten of Pentacles reverse, like destined to have a child with this person, Two of Pentacles reverse, like you were supposed to build some type of stability with this person. And I think Ten of Pentacles, yeah, King of Pentacles, but there's a masculine energy here, Judgment, where judgment is being called on this person. There's some type of karma that is coming back to this person. Queen of Swords, maybe there's a feminine energy here who told this person so. Sorry. But they did, Devil. And it's kind of like, so that's why this person's kind of like, oh, I don't know what to tell you because you played yourself. Yeah. This is somebody who told somebody. Yeah, Page of Wands. And this person went down the wrong path any fucking way. That's okay. Yeah, it's the masculine energy, Hierophant. Taurus energy, maybe a Cancer told you this. Don't ignore a Cancer. They're psychic. They weirdly know shit. I'm just saying, please take it into account, like, on a serious note. For real. Why is Four of Swords reverse here? What needs to be illuminated? Queen of Cups. Okay, so there could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here who is marriage material. It is a feminine energy, Four of Wands. Wow. And I think what needs to be illuminated is what this person is like the best. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords. So like Two of Swords, Three of Swords, like why are you confused about what you want with this person? Because like they're the whole package. So I think somebody needs to be transparent, this masculine energy, that they're confused about a whole divine blessing. Because, like, Eight of Swords, they can't see it because their ego is in the way. So, yeah, Page of Cups. This is somebody who they do need to apologize. They need to return to somebody and apologize. Why is Four of Swords reversed here? What needs to be illuminated, please? Yeah, there's some type of hurt that's being caused here because as a result of somebody, like, strength feels like withholding something. Strength, Leo energy. Why is strength? Oh, strength, Three of Swords. Why is strength, Three of Swords? Somebody showed their loyalties maybe to some type of third party, Three of Swords. Yeah, they acted like they wanted some type of third party. This could be divine masculine energy, Aries energy, Pisces. This is somebody who acted like they were interested in some type of third party, Queen of Swords, and there was some type of feminine energy that peeped that shit, you know, and they were kind of like, okay. Queen of Cups, Judgment. Anyway, why is Four of Swords reverse here? What needs to be illuminated? Death, Scorpio. Scorpio energy. This is somebody who is very selfish, you know, world. You may have ended things with this person because they're super manipulative. They don't work on themselves. They disregard. Maybe they were neglected by their mother. This is somebody who was neglected by their mother. Like they're thirsty for love. Sorry. No offense. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Ugh. This is somebody who's lost because they have mommy issues. That's what I'm saying. They have mommy issues. There's mommy issues here. There's like some type of incestuous, like emotionally incestuous relationship with a mother potentially. If you don't know what that means, Google it. Like everybody else motherfucking tells me. It's rude as fuck, right? Just Google it. Why don't you just explain it, bitch? Emotional incest is when you have like unhealthy boundaries with like somebody, like a family member, where it's like the family member treats you like you're a spouse, or they treat you like you're responsible for their feelings in some way, shape, or form. That's emotional incest. I don't remember what the future energy was. Wait. Four Swords reverse. I don't remember what that was though. What needs to be released? I literally don't remember. Two of Pentacles. Again, there's too much like instability here. That's what I'm saying. But okay, one card for what needs to be released. That's interesting because I accidentally like put that card away. Eight of Swords. There's some type of mindset here. All right. What needs to be released, please? Maybe somebody's family of origin. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy is here. But what needs to be released? Six of Swords reverse. So there's some type of stuck energy, some type of stagnancy, you know what I mean? And again, some type of energy of, oh, let's see. Anything else with the Four of Swords reverse as far as what needs to be illuminated? Yeah, somebody needs to like apologize. Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, Two of Swords. I think because somebody's confused. That's what I'm saying. Like, so somebody does. Oh, that's right. Okay, the Five of Cups reverse. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so the Five of Cups reverse was actually what needs to be released. So I'm gonna keep that. Okay. So that's what needs to be released. That apathetic attitude, because again, it's causing confusion. Why is the Four of Swords reversed? What needs to be illuminated, please? Hangman. Yeah, it's like somebody just, there's this energy of leaving someone hanging. Four of Swords reverse. Somebody needs to like just, again, be transparent. Share some type of truth. You know, let somebody know how someone feels, you know, Two of Wands, instead of just, like, leaving this person hanging. Again. Anything else with the Four of Swords? I feel like I'm going to move on to this. What needs to be released in a second? Why is Four of Swords reversed? What needs to be illuminated? Yeah, this person wants you. Like, they need to stop, like, causing this confusion. And again, like, acting like, oh, I don't want you. Like, we're not in middle school or high school. And if you are, then wait until you're in your 20s, because, like, you know what I mean, because that's bullshit. It's obnoxious. And I remember, well, I said I remember those days, like, literally it happened yesterday. You know what I mean? It's, like, kind of pathetic, but don't get me started with that. Ten of Cups reversed. There's a lot of emotionally dysfunctional people in the world who, it's like they don't know how to just express what they want. Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords, and that's what I feel like, and that's, you know, half the problem, is that this person causes confusion, because it's like they do want somebody here, Four Swords reversed, but they just, Seven of Wands, push someone away. This could be somebody who's like an avoidant attachment. They, like, you know, Seven of Wands, they refuse to maybe apologize. Seven of Wands, Page of Cups here. Yeah, strength, like, strength. I don't, like, again, Queen of Wands, strength. Eight of Swords. Ace of Wands, that's what I'm saying. Queen of Wands, strength. I think somebody's very attracted to somebody, and, like, that's why this mind, or whatever the fuck this person is doing, they need to stop doing it, because it seems like they really want this person. King of Swords, yeah, and, like, they need to be honest about it. They need to be honest about it. Yeah, stop fighting it, you know what I mean? Stop lying to yourself. Whoever this person is, they're lying to themselves, okay? Anything else with the Four of Swords reverse? Yeah, Moon, that's what I feel like. They're trying to hide from themselves. Chariot, there could be a Cancer here. They're lying to this person about how they feel. I do feel like that. Ten of Cups, because I think this person has a whole lot of feelings for whoever this is. Ten of Cups, Four of Swords reversed, but yeah, King of Cups reversed, they don't reveal this, you know what I mean? Eight of Swords, King of Cups reversed, and it's because they try to, like, hide it from themselves, you know? They try to hide it from themselves, Queen of Wands, but I do feel like strength, Queen of Wands, they're very attracted to you, but they just, I don't know if they're trying to walk away from you, but, like, Knight of, I don't know why. Knight of Cups, King of Swords. It's weird. It's weird because I feel like this change is not that difficult. I feel like all this person would have to do is just, like, literally express how they feel. You know, Death, Scorpio energy, but, you know, the life path of a Scorpio, stressful, I would imagine, because I just can't relate as a Cancer, because I don't have any difficulty, like, expressing my emotion, but the life path of a Scorpio oftentimes involves, like, the challenge of actually making yourself vulnerable in relationships and to other people, and Death energy is here, and so it's kind of like that lies between them and what they want, and a lot of times that's why Scorpios don't get what the fuck they want, because they allow their ego to, you know, Moon, they allow themselves to hide from themselves, essentially. Why is Four of Swords reverse? Yeah, Devil. Some type of unhealthy mindset. Alright. Why is Four of Swords reverse? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go to this Five of Cups. This is what needs to be released. This bullshit attitude. Five of Cups reverse. Why is Five of Cups reverse here, please? For what needs to be released. Yeah, strength. That's what I'm saying. It's like this person puts on some type of front. That's what I'm saying. Like, this person acts like they don't give a fuck. This is all about, like, ego and bravado. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. cool. Like, nobody's competing. Like, that's kind of, I don't want to say that, but like, that's what it feels like. Is like, who's competing for who has the biggest, you know what? You know, that's what it feels like. Like, it's like, okay, if you're with a female, nobody's like, if you've been with a female, nobody, how do I put this into words? Like, nobody's thinking about that. Like, that's weird. That's like, I don't know if like men think like that, and this person's thinking that like the person they're with is gonna think like that, but anyway, they need to stop thinking like that, because anyway, Five of Cups reverse. It could be cultural. I feel like it's cultural or something like that. Five of Cups reverse. Like there's some type of bravado, you know what I mean? Like of like, oh yeah, I'm cool, like machismo type of energy, and it's like, okay, nobody cares, honestly. Three of Cups. Yeah, Justice reverse, Judgment. King of Swords. Yeah, it's a very cold energy. There's a very cold energy to it. An energy of like, I want you to see me a certain type of way. I want you to see me as like, I'm like this type of like, I don't give a fuck type motherfucker, you know? I'm just like a player. Like, I just like, I'm casual. Like, okay, cool. Why are you talking to anybody that, like, why is this person even associating with anybody or any females? Because, again, unless you're like 25 and below, nobody thinks that's cool or attractive, so. Anyway, this is like somebody who's confused and thinks that, like, they might not have had, like, a lot of guidance from a male figure, so, like, it's like, it's kind of giving off this vibe of, like, they don't know how to act around females, you know? They know how to act with their boys type of energy. It's kind of weird, because I don't associate with people, so anyway, but that's kind of the vibes it's giving, like, but they don't know how to, I don't know, they kind of generalize that throughout. Three of Cups reversed, but maybe this person doesn't even have like a lot of associates or friends anyway, so I don't know, maybe they're like, they claim themselves to be an alpha male. Five of Cups reverse, or a loner or something. Yeah, Hierophant. Yeah, this is the type of person where, like, I don't trust anybody, you know. Why is Five of Cups reverse? But this is somebody who's just really hurt, you know, but then they play it off like, oh, I don't give a fuck, I don't trust anybody. That, you know, that's kind of what it feels like. Yes, Four of Cups reverse. Like, I don't give a fuck about feelings, but this is like the most hurt motherfucker in the world. Why is Five of Cups reverse? Yeah, they're manipulating you about this and probably themselves. Like, I feel like this is a cultural thing, a societal thing. They're being like, they've been brainwashed to think that this is like cool, or cool is too soft of a word, but you know what I mean? King of Swords. Like, they've been taught this is like, you know, King of Swords. Alright. Why is Five of Cups reverse? Yeah, Five of Wands reverse. It kind of feels oppressive too, where it's like, don't argue with me, bitch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, but it does feel that way. Five of Wands reverse, Empress reverse. Sorry, it's not funny. It feels like that machismo vibe that I was talking about, but it's like beyond that. It's like abusive. It's like cultural, like cultures that accept that as a norm. You know, Eight of Swords, and pretend like, no, that's just like how we do. It's like we just marry narcissistic masculine energies who think they're the shit when they're actually not shit, and then like nobody talks about it. Justice. That's kind of what it feels like. Yeah, King of Pentacles, especially if the masculine energy is the breadwinner. It's like, how dare you question this person? You know, this person could be condescending. Six of Cups reverse. Like, who do you think you are? The real question is, who the fuck do they think they are? Man, my ass would be beaten dead if I was dealing with that motherfucker, because, excuse me? Five of Cups reverse? Yeah, right. Four of Pentacles reverse. Why is Five of Cups reverse? Why is Five of Cups reverse? I mean, this could be some type of like work environment where there's like hierarchy, or within some type of family environment where there's some type of hierarchical like thing where this person feels like they have to like detach from their emotions in order to like provide, you know, again, cultural. You've been lied to, and it's been labeled as culture. It's okay. We'll get through this together, y'all. It's fake. You know, it's like, that's what I feel like this person's been taught. Like, that's like a part of being this masculine energy within their culture or background. It's like, I think this person's confused. I don't think. I know. Why is Five of Cups reverse? Yeah, Hierophant. That's what I'm saying. It's cultural. It's like some type. It's like religion or cultural. There's something about that where it's like Three of Cups. You know, it could have to do with like the social climate. The social climate. There's some type of social climate. Whatever the fuck that means. Two of Pentacles, that this person feels like they have to like navigate. This is somebody who may feel like they have to code switch. So random. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Yeah, they feel like they have to code switch. Knight of Cups. Okay. And Two of Pentacles. Six of Wands reverse. Queen of Wands. Two of Cups. That's random. Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. So, anyway, aside from all that, this person, besides this like whole attitude that they have that I feel like is definitely like influenced based on their culture or background or race, there's something like that. It's definitely influenced based on that. Aside from that, they don't give a fuck. They're coming back. Okay, because you're fine as fuck, Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, and they're in love with you. So, yeah. Why is Queen of Wands, Two of Cups? Yeah, Knight of Wands. Oh, yeah. Six of Cups reverse. They're coming back, whoever this person is. Ooh, High Priestess. Maybe somebody here is like psychic. Maybe they know this intuitively. Even though this person tries to act like my bad, like they don't give a fuck, King of Swords reverse. Like they try to give off this like, again, it feels like almost like it's like influenced by culture, and this person's like, yeah, this is just like how we do. And it's like, yeah, how you do is just being an abusive piece of shit. Is that like culturally acceptable for you? Then your culture fucking sucks, and I'm here to tell you. Oh God, that's disrespectful. Hey, you need to wake the fuck up. Okay? That's a lie you've been told. That's disrespectful to point out the truth. That's sick ass behavior, that you oppress. You know, this feels like masculine energy is oppressing people. Judgment reverse without question, you know. Ten of Cups reverse. King of Swords reverse. It's like a cop-out, you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, like this is just our culture, that I just like beat my wife, and like that's how we just like justify this emotional dysfunction. That's kind of what it feels like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you know, Nine of Pentacles, that's how these people, whoever this is, vindicate themselves. It's a masculine energy. This is also somebody who might provide financially, so they might like justify it in that way. Like, oh yeah, like I beat the shit out of my wife, but like I bring home a good, like, you know, I bring home some bread, so sorry guys. But yeah. Or this is somebody who like comes from a culture where that's kind of a thing, but nobody's ever really stated it like that, because of course nobody would. Because God forbid you tell the truth. Why is Five of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Wands? Yeah, Chariot, Cancer energy. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I think this person's intimidated by this person, but I do, so that's maybe why like this is coming off as like an I don't give a fuck attitude. This person gives a fuck. They do. But they don't know how to fix it, you know? Maybe they don't know how to fix it. Yeah. This person fucked up. Justice reverse, they know they fucked up. And they want to come back. Libra energy. Aquarius energy. This person wants to come back, but they don't know how to fix it. And they know they fucked up. So, like, what now? They're attached to you. This person, like, wants to know what you're up to, maybe. Why does that need to be released? Because, like, this person, I think, needs to start doing more instead of just, like, pretending they don't care and just hiding out in the background. 3 of Cups, like, take action, you know. I mean, Cups is, obviously, like, emotion, but 3 of Cups, it can be, like, emotion that could motivate action because it's like reunion energy. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Yeah. So, why is 5 of Cups reversed here? What needs to be released, please? 10 of Swords reversed. So somebody's hurt, so they may play it off like, I don't give a fuck, but really this person's like in love with someone. So, cut it the fuck out. Really. Yeah, it's a masculine energy. Emperor, Aries energy. So this person has too much pride to just, like, admit that they're in love with someone because, like, they're hurt. They've been hurt. Yeah, it is the masculine energy. However, it's the divine masculine, actually. This person's been hurt, which might be why they're, like, you know, pretending that they don't give a fuck. Yeah, Strength reverse. It's kind of cowardly, like Page of Cups. This person does need to apologize, but Strength reverse, Page of Cups, it looks kind of cowardly, you know? Like, Judgment. I do think this person wants another chance with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. 7 of Wands. Maybe somebody thinks they're blocked here, Temperance, so they're waiting on someone else. Queen of Wands, but, yeah, that ain't gonna work. 6 of Wands versus 2 of Pentacles, because it's like, yeah. Let's see what else is up with this 5 of Cups reverse. What else about this 5 of Cups reverse? Ooh, 9 of Cups. So somebody wants someone. Oh my gosh, yeah. This person really wants someone. So again, that's why this needs to be released. Like, stop acting like you don't give a fuck, because, like, somebody really wants someone, like, emotionally and sexually. So let's just let that be known. Please. It's annoying. 9 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Why is 9 of Cups, Ace of Wands? Someone's, like, afraid to make themselves vulnerable. Why is Ace of Wands, 9 of Cups? Queen of Wands, reverse. Lovers. Twin flame energy, but Queen of Wands, reverse. Okay. Maybe somebody's, like, putting up this attitude. Somebody could have lied here, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, world. And, you know, this is kind of how Scorpios are. They're a pain in the ass in a multitude of ways, and I'm about to explain another way that they're a pain in the ass. If you fuck a Scorpio over, I'm going to put quotes, because they're very sensitive. Since they don't deal with their emotions, they're very easily triggered. So you could just, like, forget to pick them up at the store or some dumb shit like that, and it's like, oh my god, things are forever changed. And because they're a fixed sign, you know, it's a motherfucking wrap if you fuck a Scorpio over, even though they sit around all day not sharing their emotions and fucking all their relationships up. But then, you know, it's like, oh my gosh, you slighted me, so, like, yeah, it's, like, never gonna be the same. So, that's just a side note. If you betray a Scorpio, they're just never going to forget about it. So it's just going to be a whole huge pain in your ass for the rest of your life, unless they choose to heal. But a Scorpio is a Scorpio at the end of the day. So anyway, why is Death World? Why is Death World? Yeah, this person's, like, scared of commitment. Why is Death World? They haven't learned some type of karmic lessons or something. Hierophant reverse. And I'm not trying to dog out Scorpios. That was just a channeled message because that's just how the fuck they are. And I feel like they create a lot of their own issues. I've seen it many, many times personally. Why is Five of Cups reversed here for what needs to be released? I think, yeah, again, somebody needs to, like, let their guard down. King of Swords reverse, because I think somebody here can be very, like, King of Swords reverse is very harsh, and Hermit reverse is, like, very cold. It's, like, cold. This person's very cold and detached. And that is how they come off Page of Wands reverse. And, yeah, Chariot, maybe to a Cancer. Chariot, Three of Swords. I think this is, like, heartbreaking for somebody, Three of Swords, Chariot, because I think this person, maybe a Cancer, feels like somebody doesn't value them. And, like, you know, Cancers are, like, the most nurturing, caring signs in the whole zodiac. So if you make a Cancer feel like you don't give a fuck about them, then I hope you don't value that Cancer too much, because you're probably never gonna fucking hear from them again, and that's gonna really hurt. Just saying. You're gonna know how it felt, the way that you treated them, you know? It's kind of like a Scorpio, except for we're better at it, you know? Why is Chariot, Three of Swords? Since we actually express how we feel and face it. Yep, I'm throwing shade. Why is Chariot, Three of Swords here? Yeah, I mean, so this I don't give a fuck attitude, partially why it needs to be released is because there's somebody here who, like, it makes maybe a Cancer or somebody here feel like somebody's a liar. Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, like, yeah, Queen of Swords. Like, it literally convinces someone that it's like, okay, this person has got to be lying. Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, and part of the problem here, again, this is why this needs to be released, is because, like, somebody's not actually stepping in and providing support or care to somebody who has a lot of anxiety, Fool. I think this is somebody who maybe is innocent, or there's something here where because of this person's childhood, they have a lot of anxiety, or something like that, where it's like Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. Page of Cups reverse. I think the fact that this person's so cold, I think that's the thing. Like, it's very simple for somebody here. I think all this person would have to do is, like, very simply acknowledge, like, hey, you know, my bad, I did that. Like, are you okay? Like, I'm an asshole. Are you all right? Like, it's very simple. You know, it's not like this is somebody who's complicated, who it's like, oh my gosh, please take me back. Oh my gosh, let me blast my radio and, like, I don't know, do crazy shit. Like, this is somebody who's just expecting regular shit, you know, like, hey, like, they're not expecting anything extravagant, you know, it's like, can you just acknowledge, like, what the fuck you did, like, my bad? But this is somebody who's like, they won't even do that, and that's what makes somebody think, okay, like, I don't trust you, and there's no reason for me to trust you, because this is simple shit. Like, a 2-year-old wouldn't have a problem doing this, so what's wrong with you? You know, or like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, what the fuck is really going on? Yeah, I think it makes this person, like, hyper vigilant. Yeah, and it makes them confused. This is somebody who, because somebody's so emotionally attached with the King Cups reverse, it leaves, I feel like a feminine energy, doesn't have to be, but it leaves somebody, like, literally looking at this person sideways, like, who the fuck are you? Like, it makes somebody suspicious. It makes them think, like, makes them question someone's character, their integrity. And it's kind of like, why would you put somebody in that position? Okay, that kind of scared the shit out of me, and I'm kind of pissed about it. Yeah, so I feel like somebody is, like, confused about that. Let me turn my sound off. Hold on a second.